Hey, Saturday, looking nice weather-wise. Maybe people can go out and golf a little?
I think that would be great. You want to go golfing?
Yeah, I think I got a little time Saturday to golf. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Something to look forward to.
Yeah. That's right, exactly. But until then, we have a lot of basketball. Basketball season is almost over for the girls and beginning to wind down for the boys as well in high school. We'll fill you in on highlights and scores from tonight's games. You're watching KLEW Sports, but first, here's a look at your ski report. The brackets have been set in the White Pine League Class 1A Division II District 2 Girls Basketball Tournament kicked off this evening at LCSE. First game featured number 4 Highland against number 5 Timberline. The Spartans looking good early on as Brooke Kleinsmith thinks about a pass but puts it up for 2. The scoring continues for Timberline. Cheyenne inside to Morgan Willett, and the Spartans seem unstoppable. Highland not far behind though. Chantel Lowe looks like she's about to set it up, but instead says, hey, why not, from behind the arc. And Highland goes on to win this one 42-39 in overtime. The second game saw Nez Perce battle Summit. The Indians on the board first as Alicia Arnzen puts this jumper in. Summit can't answer. Arnzen with the ball again. She tries for 2. It's deflected, but she grabs her own rebound and puts it back up. 2 more for the Indians. Summit's turn to get on the board. Abby Schmelik with the bounce pass to Rachel Fry from behind the arc. It's good, but not good enough as Summit falls to Nez Perce 24-20. Last week, the Clarkston boys basketball team was 2 games behind Pullman, and the Bantams were hoping their matchup against Colville this past Saturday would get them closer to the Greyhounds. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Pullman beat Deer Park on Friday, improving their record to 17-1, 9-0 in the GNL, while the Bantams fell to Colville 47-46, dropping their record to 11-5 overall, 5-3 in league play. Tonight, the Bantams hosted a Deer Park team that's currently winless versus league opponents. Clarkston head coach Justin Jones said tonight his team wasn't looking at anyone else's wins or losses. They were strictly focusing on themselves.
I think that our big focus right now is just to be able to play together, continue to improve on the defensive end.
Clarkston came out with a 65-43 win over Deer Park tonight. The Clarkston girls also took on Deer Park tonight in Clarkston and had no trouble grabbing this 60-33 win. As basketball season begins to wind down, we take a look at the Lewis Clark State College baseball team that announced their recruiting class and opening day roster today. LCSC ranked 8th in the NAIA preseason coaches top 25 poll and welcomes 22 newcomers, accounting for 38 spots on the 2013 roster. All 22 of the incoming players, not including redshirts, are transfers, most from 2-year institutions. By position, 9 of the new Warriors are pitchers, 3 are catchers, 5 are infielders, and 5 are outfielders. Under the direction of new head coach Jeremiah Robbins, LCSC has a great deal of depth in the infield, with all 5 newcomers in contention for starting spots. The Warriors begin their 2013 season on February 8th when they host the University of British Columbia at Harris Field at 3 p.m. Can't wait for that. Super Bowl week is underway, and rather than asking Ravens linebacker Ray Lewis about Sunday's big game, reporters at today's media day turned their attention to headlines from 13 years ago, as well as a story released by Sports Illustrated regarding Lewis and his possible use of banned substances. SI reports that Lewis was given a product containing a banned substance to help him come back from his torn triceps injury from earlier in the season. Lewis called it the same story that came up a couple years ago, and there wasn't anything to it. However, the report claims Lewis ordered the product, asked for directions on how to use it, and even took forward the pills while talking to the owner of the company that allegedly provided him with the substance. Lewis denies ever using any banned substances.
I won't even speak about it because I've been in this business 17 years, and nobody has ever got up with me every morning and trained with me. Every test I've ever took in the NFL, there's never been a question if I've ever even thought about using anything. So to even entertain stupidity like that, tell him to go try to get his story off somebody else.
As Lewis has said, he has never tested positive for any banned substance during his career. Win or lose on Sunday, Lewis says he'll retire following the Super Bowl. So that's kind of interesting information to come out right now, especially when he's just about to retire, coming off of the Lance Armstrong stuff.
That's
unfortunate.
right.
Well, I think it's going to be such an exciting Super Bowl. I think people are going to kind of blow right past that there, because I think you've got two people. You got the people on the West Coast that are taking a look at the 49ers. You have the East Coast and following Ray Lewis. it's like, you know, he's retiring. It would be kind of neat to go out with a big honking Super Bowl ring.
Yes, it definitely would.
Should be a good game. I can't believe Super Bowl's already here.
Neither can I. Where's the
Crazy.
time gone?
And it just flies by.
Yes, looking forward to it. Family getting together. It's another unofficial holiday.
Yeah. Snowy tonight, not in Lewiston.
No, we're looking at rain showers here in the LC Valley. Outside of here, like I said, don't be surprised you wake up with a couple of inches of snow out there. And the higher you go in the higher elevations, Bowville area, Elk River, Elk City, Dixie, all those areas back there that are fantastic for snowmobiling, you can wake up with anywhere 6 to a foot of snow.
All right, well, take it slow on the roadways, please. We'll see you tomorrow starting at 5, 6, and 11. Have a great night. David Letterman is next.